Hello, my name is Caitlin St. John, and for Critical Assignment 2, for my high level readers, the book that I have based my Learning Center, or Literacy Center off of is The Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon, which is a book basically about Camilla Cream and her transition from caring what people think and going through a bad case of the stripes to realizing that it doesn't matter what other people think of you as long as you're comfortable with yourself, and she was cured. So the activity that I have based for them here is kind of like a character bubble map. And so the directions for them would be to brainstorm together some words that they can think of that would describe Camilla Cream. And then after they're done brainstorming, writing a few sentences of how she went from those different words. So like why did they brainstorm these words? So if they use words like scared, sad, embarrassed, writing a sentence as to why Camilla felt those ways or why Camilla looked those ways. And then the rubric that I have here has the directions at the top, and then the criteria we have, it's excellent, great work, getting there, needs assistance. The great work is what they're going to be expected to meet, and excellent is kind of the above and beyond. And it's into the brainstormed words and then the character paragraph. So on the brainstormed words, I want them to, their minimum is 5 words is what I would like them to at least brainstorm, especially they're working in a group, so there should be really not a reason why they shouldn't be able to do that. And then anything above the 5 words would get them into the excellent category. And then as far as their character paragraph goes, I would like them to use at least 2 of their words from their brainstorm to write like a decent paragraph. I have at least 3 sentences. So it's, using 2 words in one sentence, or, a word in each, or 2 different sentences, and adding like an opening or a closing sentence. As far as first grade goes, they're not super intense into writing. They're kind of just now getting the grips of it. And then, of course, the main standard that we're addressing is Reading Literature 1.3 for first grade. Describe characters, settings, and major events in a story using key details. So we're focusing on the character portion of that. And then in their brainstorm is going to kind of be where they're brainstorming the character's traits. And then down here is going to be where they're going to be able to use details as to why Camilla Cream has those specific details. As far as the theory behind the development of this would be using Pat Wolf's Brain Research and Thinking Maps video, as far as really using the visual language of this. So they're going to be talking and discussing and brainstorming, but then putting it into this concrete bubble map kind of sees, oh, it is Camilla Cream, and these are the different things that Camilla Cream is. So as far as having that visual reference as to what they were thinking inside of their head and seeing it concretely placed on the actual bubble map. The rubric that I've made, I wanted it to be sure this is something that they will have access to at their center. So they'll be able to see, okay, I need to come up with at least 5 words. And if I don't, then I might only, getting there or needs assistance, and we really, really want to get to excellent. So they might try and get to the 6 words. It has the directions at the top of the rubric too, so that way they know they're looking at the correct one. And then down here at the bottom, it tells them how many words they need to use from their brainstorm and how many sentences they need. So they have a clear expectation of what's required of them. And then I also used Hess's cognitive rigor matrix and curricular examples to kind of base the theory of the whole thing. And that's going from the level 1 and 2 of recalling the story and the vocabulary that needs to be used to describe Camilla Cream. So the level 3 and 4 is putting it into the sentences and inferring what those words meant to Camilla Cream.